Hi guys, I'm back. I'm back with In One. Is my Bullseye. So I recently was in the market for looking for a super strat, and the guys at A Strings who popped up on my Facebook were advertising a load of different Jacksons. Before I go any further, the guys from A Strings in Pontypridd, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, guys. You put up with me coughing and spluttering all in your shop. With me trying a million different guitars, but eventually settled on this. Yeah, so guys at A Strings in Pontypridd, definitely recommended. Really, really good service and good price as well. So I picked this up for £700, thanks to Andy. But anyway, so let's have a look at the specs on it. Yeah, so I'm reading this off now off the Jackson website. So this is 25.5-inch scale length, Naya toe body. So it's a through body maple neck with graphite reinforcement. Okay, so basically the way you can tell that between the Dinkies and the Soloists. So Jackson do the two different models here. One which is a bolt-on neck, yeah, which is a Dinky. Apparently, the myths of the Dinky having the smaller body is rubbish. They're both exactly the same size and the same body. But essentially, with the Soloist, when you see here, you get a maple, basically a maple neck, but it goes right way through the body here. And what they do is they bolt on the rest of the body onto it, so it gives it a little bit more sustain. In this instance, Naya toe, wherever Naya toe is, not a clue. Okay, so yeah, really good finish on it. To be fair, yeah, really nice finish, and black on black, nice white, really white edge binding along the neck. Yeah. So back to it. Now, on the website, it says they're active Jackson covered high output humbucking pickups. They're not. These are not. So there's two other models out there, which are the Jackson series SLX DX graphic. Catchy name, yeah. The Soloist basically. An X series Soloist. On the other guitars, they've got active pickups. On this one, it doesn't. I'm not a fan of active pickups, to be honest. I tried a fair few when I was trying these different guitars, and I wasn't that fussed. It's just there's not. I don't find them as much warmth, but again, that's just purely down to my personal tastes. There's no right and there's no wrong. It's whatever you fucking want. But what I've discovered with these was, because it was between another Jackson Soloist and this one, and the bridge pickup in the other one, although it was a Jackson made brand humbucker, this isn't a Seymour Duncan. This is just a normal Jackson OEM humbucker, but passive. There's a bit more girth in them. Compared what I found was when I was doing A-B-ing between the other Soloist and this one, is that this one had a bit more girth in the bridge pickup, whereas the other one, which had Jackson on it, was a little bit more toppy. Not huge in my cup of tea, but yeah, it sounds lovely, absolutely lovely. I'll give you some other tones in a second. We'll actually play some cleans on it. Weird. Okay, so three blade switch, yeah. So bridge and neck. What I would say is that the neck it's not the best neck tone that I've played. I wouldn't say it's got that Les Pauly or sort of throaty, bassy kind of tone to it, but it's okay, it's workable. Now, the Floyd Rose. So Floyd Rose is on this one is the Floyd Rose Special. So the bottom end is Floyd Rose Special, Floyd Rose 1000, Floyd Rose 1500, so on up to the original Floyd Rose Yeah. What I've discovered is you can get one Floyd Rose special, which is completely stable, fantastic. You can get another Floyd Rose special, which is absolute dog shit. It all depends on whoever makes it. Because all basically, whichever manufacturer is making the Floyd Rose, they basically just all they do is they have the license to almost like use the blueprints for it, yeah, for the design, but they design it and build it themselves using that design of Floyd Rose. That's the main thing with the Floyd Rose special. Now, from what you saw on the start of this video, using a fair bit of the Floyd Rose, I'm not going to be wanking myself into a fucking oblivion with this fucking thing. Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. But I like a nice flutter, I like a nice dive. It's fine. Since I've tuned this up, it's been rock solid. Oh, right. That brings me to just a general tip, guys. Whenever you're tuning the guitar with a Floyd Rose on, especially if you're going from one gauge to another, like I've done on here, there was 9s on here, the standard. I've gone up to 10s. So I've adjusted the springs in the back in because I'm going for a heavier gauge, slightly heavier, I would say. Do yourself a favour. When you put the strings back on, don't clamp the neck down until you've tuned it all up. Tune. Then stretch. Get it stable, then clamp it down. You'll find you'll have a lot less tuning issues. That's just from years and years of playing with the Kramer Beretta. Anyway, so going back to it, Floyd Rose has been fantastic. I wouldn't say there's not much of a flutter to it. But for up and down, wiggle, yeah, it's good. It's good to go. Jackson Seal die-cast tuners and a standard strap buttons. So, okay, overall opinion. I'm really chuffed for this. It feels like a bit of quality of a guitar. To be fair to it, I think that's because of the edge binding. The neck feels really nice. It's not a really flat like an Ibanez kind of neck. It's definitely a D shape. And my mate was playing it the other day, and he said it's quite a shallow neck. But I'm getting on with it really well, to be fair. Doesn't go out of tune. I've had to tune it maybe once, just on the fine tuners, a little bit. That was off the brand new strings and going up a gauge as well. I would say the neck fret hem, I can just, on the odd one, I can just about feel it's like a little teeny weeny. I mean, we're talking of hyper detailed now. Just like almost like a one little fret across it and it's gone. Yeah, it's not stopped me. It's not hurt my hand. It's been really comfortable. So the fret ends really well. Let's just I'll put some cleans on. Okay, so cleans. That's on the bridge. Yep. Nice there. Okay, in the middle. You get your proper 80s on with that, can't you? Then on the neck. Can you see what I mean? So let me put it onto a bit of drive. Back on the bridge again. Yeah, lovely. I really, really like that bridge pickup. Really nice. Into the middle. Yeah, it's quite a nice tone to it. Down the neck. It's not that much difference between the middle and the neck, is it? So if I go from bridge to neck. Now it might be because then I quite like my pickups quite low, so I might need to just raise the neck pickup a little bit. But it's not an unpleasant tone. It's quite a nice tone, but it's not necessarily, I would say, a deep throaty Les Paul-y kind of. It's not Les Paul, but that kind of huge difference in the neck pickup sound. That's one thing I would say is a. But the rest of it, it's been fantastic, guys. I bought this for doing more sort of Def Leppard 80s kind of stuff, and I am championing the bit to use it. It's really, really, really good guitar. So again, thank you very much, guys, from E Strings. You were absolutely fantastic and so patient with me, and thoroughly recommended. Anyway, keep an eye out for some more Quad Cortex patches coming, or Quad Cortex discussions coming soon, guys. But until then, hope you're having fun, and we'll catch you again soon.